Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. We live our lives, and obviously, we learn, and the information that we get comes from different sources and from personal experience. And many times, we realize that personal experience invalidates the things that we were expected to believe and to follow. For instance, we are told that humans are good, or we are told that the good will always win versus evil. And when you live a little bit longer, you realize that things are not really quite so. And sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's like that. Human beings are good if they're in a good environment, in a how should I put it, a wealthy environment, in a prosperous environment. But people could be good also in scarce environments where, sometimes people help one another in order to survive, and then they become, or they're good. Whereas in a prosperous society or environment, people could become selfish because they want more and more. So it depends. It depends on many factors, many variables here. Um, this article that I have here today tell us that all, all the foreign fighters coming from Western countries, and not only to fight in Ukraine on Ukrainian side, they are clean. They are the most beautiful people. They might be, I don't know, but let me tell you. Uh, they also say that they fought not as mercenaries. No, 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 none of them. They all were nice people before. They enrolled in, and they still are, but some of them are dead. They got in the Ukrainian army, not a mercenary, nothing like that. They all are, like perfect. If you look, they all did what they're supposed to do, and they were, how should I put it, exemplary individuals. Now, this is what they tell you. They tell us. We know through direct experience that life proves that is not quite so. That means, you're told sometimes that, oh, that snake is not venomous. Or sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But you go by direct experience and you touch the snake and it's going to bite you and you realize that's venomous. And you do this a few times and you're never going to believe whatever and whomever told you that. So there's a lot of examples when you, for instance, are engaged in, obviously, in society, and you have contact with people, and some people say, well, we are all as creative as anybody else. There's no one more creative than other. They are all as hardworking as everybody else. You can't say, well, you know what? Maybe these guys are not like that, or those guys are not like that. Um, and when you work and you realize that some people continuously are late at work, continuously, all the time almost, and then let's say the other people are not, you start questioning, hey, why is my reality, my experience based on examples shows me the opposite of what these guys are telling me in school and mass media, in lectures and so on. And think about this. You become an adult and you're able to figure these things out. But as a child, like we all, at the beginning, we just got what the teacher said, what the authority figure informed us. So all this gets us, let's say, to the article of today's article, which has to do with the fact that there are fighters in Ukraine, and they're all clean. So this article, for instance, comes from wait a second, what is this? This comes from the Telegraph, and it says here that another a former British soldier reportedly killed in Ukraine. Now, obviously, if you're a Russian or you're pro-Russia, you say, well, that's a mercenary. No, no, he's a bad dude. Now you're on the other side. Well, no, that's a nice guy. I'm sure he just did what he was. He was a former military. So it says a former British soldier has reportedly been killed fighting on the front line in Severodonetsk. Never good news for us. But for others, they see things differently because he shot at their children, adult children, let's put it this way. So it says hero, Jordan Gately, that's the name of this gentleman, was hailed as, I'm quoting, truly a hero by his father, Dean, who said he was told on Friday that his son was shot and killed. Dean said that his son left the British military in March 2022. When did the war start? In 24th of February. Do you think that he was enrolled in a British military and then he said, I quit, I'm going to go to Ukraine? Not impossible. Not impossible. But could it be that maybe he was really an British military fighting under military command fighting in Ukraine? I'm talking about direct experience instead of they're all good. No, 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 no. They will always respect the law. They will always get direct experience versus the official experience they try to information they give you. Obviously, as I said, you will not find anything like this. They're all good. There's no British forces over there. There's nothing. They just good-hearted people went and fought for Ukraine, and they're good citizens, all of them. All Ukraine is good. All Russia is bad. Now, this is what they tell you. Direct experience doesn't tell you that. It tells you to be skeptical of things. That's how you get the truth. You verify it, and then you get involved, and then after wait a little bit with patience, you find the truth. It's going to come out. So again, it's a coincidence that this hero, truly a hero, obviously that's his father talking about his son. What is he supposed to say? You know? And then he just left the British army in March to join the fight against Russia's invasion of Ukraine after careful consideration. Okay. In a Facebook post, Dean hailed his son as a hero, saying, I didn't think that I've used social media in this way, but Sally, Adam, and I would like to share some family news with our friends, but there are just too many people to contact. Yesterday, we received the devastating news that our son Jordan has been shot and killed in the city of Severodonetsk. Well, that's and I have here another article talking about the same thing from Ukrainska Pravda, and what I want to point out here is this little paragraph, and pay attention to the words, please. Jordan's father said that he had left the British Army in March to continue his career as a soldier, and I'm quoting, in other areas. Areas? Is it a space? What do you mean, career as a soldier in other areas? For me, that was like, what do you mean? And he went to Ukraine to help. I'm not denying that. I'm doubting it. I'm skeptical, and I have the right to do so, regarding if there's a family who's crying, for their son. I still have the right to use my brain. That doesn't negate my right to think. You have pain. Well, that's your pain. I have the right to still think and analyze things. I think that this person, as others that will find out later, they were not, I left the British military and right now I've just got, I enrolled in the Ukraine army to help over there. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just skeptical. I think that could be 80%. I will give that this is a British military fighting in Ukraine under British command. That's what I think. We're going to find out. And he got killed. All right. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.